Every time the topic of Bruce Lee versus Mike Tyson comes up, people immediately throw out weight stats, convinced that technique is useless against pure power. I totally get it, a lightweight versus a heavyweight is a terrifying visual, but let's look at this from a different angle. Forget the boxing ring. Put them in a locked, empty room with no rules at all. And personally, I still think Bruce Lee walks out of that room about 70% of the time. Hold on, don't fire back yet. Let's actually look at the numbers. First, Tyson, 215 pounds. There's a long-running rumor in the fight community that his peak punch could land anywhere between 1,200 and 1,600 pounds of force. What does that mean? It's like getting hit in the face by a small motorcycle going 20 miles per hour inside a boxing ring with ropes, limited space, and a referee that heavy-duty bulldozer is a god. Now look at Bruce Lee. 140 pounds. Yeah, that looks like a massive disadvantage. But anyone who's seen his early internal test footage or talked to the old-timers knows Bruce had one absolutely insane hidden stat, his startup frame. Top-tier pro boxers have a reaction time of around 0.15 seconds at best. But Bruce Lee's visual response plus muscle activation? Legend has it, it could drop to a mind-numbing 0.05 seconds. And his 1-inch punch, he didn't need to wind up. From just a couple of inches, he could generate over 300 pounds of penetrating force. His low side kick could deliver nearly 1,000 pounds of localized destructive power. Now drop both sets of data into an empty, no rules space. What happens? For Tyson to land that 1,600-pound bomb, his feet have to dig into the floor like spikes, and power has to travel from his calves all the way up to his fist. Even at his fastest, that loading process takes roughly 0.2 seconds. But in those 0.2 seconds when Tyson's muscles are tensing and his weight is dropping, Bruce's 0.05 second reflex is already triggered. A guy who trains specifically for no-holds-barred fighting isn't going to stand there and take a motorcycle to the face. He can exploit that tiny time gap, a tenth of a second or so, and land a low side kick first, straight into the front knee that Tyson is locking to generate his power. This isn't about brute force. It's about using time to dismantle the parts. Sure, you can train your muscles to feel like iron, but the load-bearing joints in your knee, they're fragile. Knock out that supporting leg, and Tyson's 1,600-pound bomb instantly loses its anchor. It becomes a wild swing hitting nothing but air. That's the core logic behind Bruce's 70% win rate. Use freakish startup speed to cut the drive shaft of a heavy machine. So why do I still give Tyson a 30% chance? Because no matter how you crunch the numbers, you have to respect that 70+ pound weight difference. For Bruce, the margin for error in this data-driven game is 0. He has to walk a tightrope like a perfect precision machine. 1 centimeter too close, one tiny slip, if that 0.05 second advantage gets eaten up and Tyson closes the distance to a grappling range, he doesn't even need to land a clean punch. Just the sheer mass of a full-speed Tyson brushing his chin would rattle Bruce's brain fluid enough to cut the signal between his mind and his limbs. Once the distance advantage is lost, a 140-pound frame simply cannot survive against 215 pounds of raw physical domination. That 30% is Tyson's trump card, pure mass bulldozing through every tactic. Fighting at its core is a math problem of energy cost and error margin. The only reason we're obsessed with knockout power is that modern sports rules have boxed in our imagination. Bruce Lee wins 70% of the time, not because he hits harder, but because in a no-rules deathmatch, That fraction of a second neural reflex combined with precision targeting of the body's weakest joints is simply more lethal than raw brute force. So, at the end of this video, who do you think has the better chance in a real no-rules fight, Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson? Drop your take in the comments.